Okay. No. Okay. I need you to tell Shane that if Sandra cannot wear her open-toed shoes here, that he is not allowed to wear Crocs to work. I am so sorry. I don't care if he wears socks with them. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Hi. Sorry. Sorry about that. Please sit down. You called earlier, right? You wanted to discuss tap handles. Okay. Let me just double check that I did have you scheduled. I am certain that I did. And once again, can I may I get your name verified? You are right on time. Thank you very much for your punctuality. And we can go ahead and get started. So, I understand that you have a need for tap handles. Yes? Okay. And I understand you were most interested in the wood material. Okay, excellent. So let's just jump right in. We'll get started. And I do have 2 other materials that are not wood. I won't be offended if you don't like them, okay? Alright, so wonderful. The first one that I wanted to show you is this one. It is a lighter color wood. Excuse me. And so the top is flat. And I would like to mention that you don't need to get it in this way, but I wrote on the top so that you can see we coat it with chalkboard paint, so that way you can write in chalk, whatever you need to that would describe what you have on tap. In case you forget, were you using this, I'm so sorry, for business or home purposes? No, it doesn't make a difference with what I will be presenting you today, but it's just something that I like to note and kind of, see what we have going on in the area. So, if you'd like, you can always get the flat top painted with the chalk coating. And then, obviously, you will let us know the size of your threads, and we will accommodate to that. So, this has a rounded shape, and it goes slightly skinnier here, and the biggest width is up here, and it kind gets smaller at the top. So, I'm not quite sure on your preference of the size and how tall it is. So let's go ahead and measure. So it's just under 6 inches, about 5 3/4 centimeters. Yes, absolutely. Oops, so sorry. Okay. So if we do centimeters, I see about 14.5 centimeters. Some people have height restrictions. Maybe they have some sort of shelving above the tabs, so they like to gauge how much height and space that they have to play with there. Yes. So I will go ahead and set this one aside here. So I make a mental note that we have discussed that. So the next one looks exactly like the first one. So bring that out. So they're the same in color. They all get the same oil-based coating on top, and this one is just taller, as you can see. Yes, they use the turning method. They use turning to create these. And so this one here, it has the chalkboard paint on the top as well. I find it very useful. If you use this in your home, typically, you may only have 1 or 2, 3 selections to pick from, so maybe this isn't very necessary for you. But I find it extremely useful, and it's always fun when you get to name what you have on tap. Obviously, it doesn't have to be beer. We have a lot of customers that do cold brew on tap, and customers that even do kombucha and even wine. Yes, you can have wine on tap and without it coming out carbonated. Yeah. So that may be something you might be interested in producing in the future. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. You wanted to know the height. Absolutely. Okay, I'll do centimeters once again. This one is 19 centimeters tall, right on the dot. And seven and a half inches. Okay. Now, if you are looking for a wood that is in the same color shade, here's one last one that we have. And so this one is skinnier. Lots of our customers use this for pale ales and just the lighter blondes, things like that, with his handle. And it does somewhat resemble that of a baseball bat, yes. So I will measure this out for you. Centimeters and inches. And 17 centimeters. And now I have here roughly 6 3/4 inches. So, any thoughts on this one? The other ones, I feel you were a little bit more intrigued by. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Is that all right if I note your feelings on that one? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. And here's one of the tallest ones that we currently have in production. So this one, in my opinion, definitely resembles a baseball bat. And so it is tall. The weight is slightly heavier. I do believe that they use more dense wood for this one. And so they're all very durable. I would be wary of dropping them on the floor. I don't trust that nothing bad will happen. But this one is definitely able to weather a bit more roughness. Maybe even if you store your excess handles rolling around in the drawers, it should be fine. And so the height for this one Mm-hmm. 22.5 centimeters. Eight and 3/4 inches. So if you have the space, obviously this one is excellent. The weight is perfect, in my opinion. It will give you more of a satisfactory pull and push back into place, and definitely make you feel like you are pouring yourself a beverage. Yes. So you do like this one? Okay. Excellent. Okay, moving on. Now this wood is a little bit darker. the shape is very simple and straight to the point. So it has a rounded top here and just an overall smooth finish across. This one is also coated in an oil base coating. It's very smooth, and I believe it is also heavier than it is significantly heavier than this one. So if that is something that you're concerned about, then you should consider this tab handle. Yeah. All right. Okay. So you don't care to know the height? Okay, yes, no problem. Thank you. Okay, and today, this will be the last wood one that I will be showing you today. So this one is very nice. We have a darker wood, and we have indented lines here. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so this has a bit of a rougher finish. I believe that the artist wanted somewhat of a more rough tone, a little bit almost rustic. Sorry, I said rustic. And so this one also has a very good weight to it when we're comparing different woods. I would definitely say this is heavier than this one. So it's also important to consider when thinking about your kegerator or wherever you are going to be placing these. If there's like a good snap when you pull the handle and then lock it back into place, I don't think that the weight is too big of a deal. If you have one that kind of easily flops back and forth, I would highly suggest this material and in this shape. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one would be excellent for if you have cold brew coffee or just a classic dark beer on tap. I think this would be absolutely perfect. Yeah. So what do you think? Yes. Okay. No problem. Just centimeters, right? This time, okay. Okay. 19.5 centimeters. Excellent. This one is a top contender for you. Okay. I'm gonna set it off to the side. Okay. And note over here. Thank you. Okay. My apologies. Okay, we had one more wood one. And I think I need to show you this one. In my opinion, it is it's exquisite, okay? So here's the last wood one. I promise. Okay, here's the last wood one, and it has such an incredibly smooth finish to it, okay? And this is just the perfect weight. In my opinion, it is a good height, and I think that everyone who is serving a beverage and a kegerator should absolutely have this, and if not, it needs to be in their drawer for whatever occasion they need to bring it out. So this one is 19.5. The truth is, I would say that this is one of the best quality wood. As you can see, the color is also just beautiful. You have darker patches of brown, and you have lighter patches too, and it is beautiful. Yes. Okay. I will keep that on the side. And what was the word that you used to describe how you felt? Thank you. So, last but not least, I want to show you this one. Yes. So, this one is made of metal. Okay. Yes, it is very heavy. Very, very heavy. And obviously, this is in the shape of a meeple. So the reason that I say that this is our prototype is, as you can see on the top, we have a little bit of rusting. And on the back, you can see that also. We were experimenting with just using a raw metal, and over time, obviously that was just, we need protection against that. You know, when it comes to beverages, drinking, food, we stay away from rusting. So the new one would have a coating over it. Obviously, everything that we use is food safe, you know. And so here we can also see that the edge is it's a bit sharp. If you were to quickly run your hand along, you could potentially hurt yourself, which is absolutely not something that we want our customers doing. So if you like, the coating should be enough, but we can always add a like a outline here. And it can be whatever color you want to really make it pop, you know. And so that that is where you would screw it in, down there. And this is very sturdy. If you drop this, everyone watch your toes, please. Yeah, it would go right through a crock, I promise. Yeah. So, is this one that interests you? Okay. Alright, thank you. It is very interesting. Yes, not wood, but it is very interesting. Okay. And the final one that I want to show you. Okay, please, can you close your eyes? Please. Close them. I can see you peeking. Okay, close. Okay, open. Very dramatic, I know. But I have to say, this one is one of our best sellers, and I didn't want to not give you the opportunity to at least look at it, okay? Yes. So, this one is very popular. I'm going to remove this, okay? Alright. So this one here is resin, acrylic resin here. And so this also gets formed in the same way that the wood ones do. Only difference is this starts off as one block of resin and we mold it by using turning to shape it. This is absolutely beautiful. Currently we only have reds, and it is very smooth, very durable, and just something that not many people have seen yet. Yeah. So we can measure this one. So it's a bit shorter than the ones that you favored. And it's about 13 and a half centimeters. So, how do you feel about this one? Okay. I thought so, yes. Okay. Would you like for me to place it off here? Okay, excellent. Also, if you are not so into the idea of using this as a tab handle, we can actually shrink this down to a more appropriate size, and we can actually make coasters. And so we just shrink it down, the stencil, and cut out the metal. We do the coating, and we use our old wine cork, and we apply it to the back here. And once we do that, you have an excellent coaster that you will be able to place your drink on top of and enjoy. Yes. Coaster. Alright. So just the 3. Is that all that you wanted to purchase today? Okay. Excellent. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't come with the dough. I need it so that I can show the other customers. Give them the same experience. Okay, so I have your total. One last thing is we do give our customers a choice of 1 complimentary glass. So, obviously, your glass, you can choose if you want to drink tea, hot tea, cold tea, whatever in it. I would suggest, if you were to go with this one, maybe stout or a Belgian beer would go great in here. Typically a stronger beer. And these are both made of very thick, strong glass. Yes. I would absolutely consider this to be more of a heavy-duty glass. So, which one would you like to take home with you? Okay, good choice. Good choice. I like it. So I'm gonna wrap that so that nothing breaks on your way out of here. Package that up with the other handles that you have purchased today. And since you are a first-time customer, you get a free muddler. This one is very nice. It is absolutely complimentary. You can make yourself a mojito. A mojito. Yes. They are good. They're great. So I'll pack this up with the rest of your stuff. Well, for now, is there anything else that I can show you, get you? Okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and wrap this up and we'll go check out at the front. Okay. Alright. I'll see you up there. Thank you. Alright, bye.